In the Black Myth Wukong, the same type of armors can be combined into a side. Each side has its own unique effects. Today I will show you all the side effects in the Black Myth Wukong. In this video, first up is folk opera Almsgiving armor. This set is obtained as a reward for the collector edition. Its impact is to increase the rate of will after killing monsters. I calculated that it approximately increase of 12% when I fought the wolf period. Normally, I got 175 points of will, but when I put on the folk opera Almsgiving armor, I got 196 points. It's truly a great tool for farming. Moreover, this set can be upgraded, allowing you to use this farming tool throughout the game. The second one is the Pilgrim side. This side mainly enhances the running effect. It can be obtained when the forging function is locked. The side effect is to increase running speed, and it also increases damage by 10% per second. With a maximum increase of 100%, the attack increase, the effect disappears 1 second after stopping. With a normal running speed, the full level side effect is to gain a slight focus when sprinting. The scattered parts of this side also have the function of drinking while sprinting. The third is Brazen side. This set strengthens immobilization spell. It deals additional damage when you crush immobilized enemy, about 10%, and reduce cooldown of the immobilization spell by 50%. At the same time, the golem has special function. After triggering advances and coupled with light strike, you can perform a heavy strike. Using immobilization spell, the enemy attack you. At this time, enemy immobilization state is white, and clicking left button will directly trigger this effect. The first side is the Serpent Scale. This side has only 3 pieces and is mainly for underwater combat. It can be obtained defeating White-clad Noble in Blackwind Mountain. The effect is to reduce stamina consumption underwater, with the stamina consumption being half of that on land. The scattered piece effect is that when the health is less than 50%, the health will slowly recover, and the recovery effect is double underwater. After this side is upgraded to full level, the light attack finisher can deal extremely high damage, which is about 130% the original damage. This side is suitable use underwater. Next one is Guard Istava side, which is obtained by defeating the Stone Vanguard in the second chapter. This side is mainly strengthens the dodging effect. You can gain a certain amount of focus when dodging. We can see that a large amount of focus is gained when dodging, and dodging can also reduce the cooldown of skills. When the set is upgraded to full level, it shortens the invincibility time of rolling and further reduce the skill cooldown. The reduction is about 10%. The scattered piece effect of this side is recover 10 mana when dodging 3 times in a row. Next is Ochre Battle Roll. It is obtained after defeating the final boss, Yellow Wing Master, in the second chapter. The side mainly strengthens the clone ability. It is a 3-piece side. The side effect is to reduce the damage received by decoy and duplicate after reaching the full level. Hitting enemy with a full focus heavy strike can summon a duplicated monkey. The scattered piece effect is increase the critical hit rate by 6% within about 5 seconds when you consume 1 focus, with a maximum increase of 24%. The Abango Silk. This set strengthens skill of Claw Stab. It is obtained after defeating the final boss, Blackbeard, in the first chapter. This set is 3-piece side. When performing Claw Stab, both side and the decoy are surrounded by black wind, continuously causing damage. These damage are related to the current attack value. After upgrading to full level, the duration of the fate body is longer, and the skill's magic consumption is slightly increased. The special function of the shoes is increase the damage of unveiling strike damage, which about 20%, as you can see from the healthy bar. Next one is Long Scale, which is obtained by defeating the boss Kang Jin Star in the 3rd chapter. This set using the lighten attributes, it can greatly reduce the duration of lighting debuff and then a little lighting damage. After upgraded to full level, more lighting damage is added. Scattered piece effect is your wonderful illusion cause lighting damage. Next one is Garden Embroider, which is obtained by defeating the final boss in the chapter 3, Huang Mei. This set focuses on transformation. The effect is that when the spirit skill or vessel hits the enemy, attack power is increased for a period of time. Attack power is increased of 5%. The duration of the effect is quite long, about 10%. Critical hits and killing opponents can also gain Qi, which is energy needed. The spirit skill. The scatter piece side effect is that spirit skill can gain a large amount of stick focus, almost 1 stick focus. The 4-piece side is quite powerful, with a total of 4 special special effects. Next one is Centipede 强劲, which is obtained by defeating the final boss in Chapter 4. The armor effect is to increase the attack power after killing opponent with a duration of more than 10 seconds. The side effect is to reduce the damage received from poison damage and increase the attack power in the poison state, increasing of 20% in poison state. This set damage increasing effect is quite powerful. Next one is non-pure armor of Coiling Long. The main effect of this set is to have a buff. After using spirit skill, when transformation back, you are stained with black mud, obtaining a 21% damage reduction for 5 seconds. With the black mud, you can't jump constantly. You can only jump one by one. His side effect is to increase the recovery speed of might. In black mud state, might is a yellow bar. When you transfer into 广智, when the yellow bar is used up, you transfer back. Recovering might is equivalent to recovering the cooldown of transformation into 广智. The recovery speed of the black mud is not above years, but it is very fast when dodging or rolling, especially when dodging. A lot of cooldown is recovered. The scatter piece effect is that no stamina is consumed within a certain period of time after transformation. The duration about is 10 seconds. Next one is Aerotough. The set is obtained by defeating Yin Hu. This set strengthens the rock solid skill, and the strengthening effect is very obvious. The nick of time is buff of rock of solid. Just when you successfully use rock solid to counter-attack the opponent, you can get a stick focus. The focus you can get is less than 1, wherein this set can increase the focus by more than 1. The 4-piece side effect is that when the rock solid attack is successful, the cooldown of rock solid skill is reduced by 50%. With this set, the skill basically has no cooldown. The effect of a Gong Light, when the skill counterattack is successful, the next attack power is increased. It's about 15%, but it's only for once. After the attack is gone, it's recommended to use fully charged Holy Strike for next attack. The Yaksha side, which is obtained by defeating the boss Yaksha in the 5th chapter. I'd like to call it the It side. This main effect is to increase damage as the health drops. The 2-piece set has a special effect as adding damage. When using churning and collapsing, the 4-piece set increases damage and also increases the damage received. The damage increases is directly stated in attribute bar as 25%, and the damage received is increased by 30%. The Gonto effect is the less healthy you have, the higher the damage you deal. When the healthy bar drops to 40%, your attack power increases by 40%. When these two damage increasing buffs are combined, your damage almost doubles. This set has a very obviously damage, but is easy to get killed. Next one is Bull King's 7. It is obtained by the defeating hidden boss 易水金睛兽 in the 5th chapter. The effect is when you're receiving damage, your defense is increases by 10%. When your healthy is up under 50%, there is a tough effect, but perfect dodging cannot be triggered. The tough effect means you won't be knocked down. The helmet effect is to gain a focus when receiving damage, raise about 10% by one hit. If you are hit in tough state, you can get 20 focus. This set is really powerful. The last one is 齐天大圣. The way to obtain it is to defeat the various divine beasts and obtain the scatter part in sequence. This set is a 5-piece set. The 2-piece side effect is to increase the critical hit rate slightly when using spells, with the critical hit rate increased by 8%. The 4-piece side effect is to reduce the spell cooldown and critical hit occur. This effect is very powerful because as long as you get a critical hit, it can reduce the cooldown, allowing you to use the skills almost infinity. The weapon has special attribute. The full focus will be maintained all the time and will not decrease over time. Because of the burst focus is a bar, not a dot. The bar will gradually decrease over time, while the dot will be maintained. It's very difficult to maintain the force focus with other weapons. 如意金箍棒 can do it. That's all the side effects in the Black Myth Wukong. Please give me a like or subscribe and see you in the next video.